Okay, so we got our mining to 50 and our herbalism to 50, going through Dorotar. So after that, you want to go to Hillspread Foothills, in this little mountain area right here. There's gonna be a little mountain. You're basically going to just trace it, and until, let's see, we gotta pretty much trace it until 100 100. So 50 more levels here, and it seems like every 50 levels we're going to go to a different place. So we'll do one outline here, and afterwards I'll queue for some more PvP until we're 63. I think once I reach 63 through PvP, I'll stop, because again, I don't want to over level dungeons and stuff. So because we are going to get a lot of XP from those dungeons. And it's gonna make those early ones really easy. I don't even know if I want to do PvP today, because if I keep doing PvP, I'm gonna be making like no progress. No progress. It looks like, hopefully I'm the only one here doing this. It looks like there might be other people doing this. I believe for mining you just want to like trace this little circle, but like the herbalism path's a lot different. You kind of have to go like here, and then you like trace these little fingers. They look like little fingers. And you're supposed to like trace them as well, and you get a lot of Mage Royal and Briarthorn, I think it is, that are here. And Swift Thistle. And you can make some Swift Thistle tea, which used to, I think that was the tea that gave rogues, energy back in vanilla, because energy definitely did not regenerate as fast as it does now. There was a lot of auto-attacking as a rogue. Lots of auto... I mean, there's still a lot of auto-attacking if you're playing, like, Assassination or something. The other classes, there's not much auto-attacking anymore. It's like a lot of just spamming moves until you run out of energy, and just spamming it until you have energy back. But Assassination now is... You know, it's funny because ever since Mists of Pandaria, with Assassination rogues, they pretty much said that they wanted them to not just be a brainless, mindless spec, but every expansion they keep making it even more brainless and just easy. Like in WoD, in Mists of Pandaria, you had to keep up Slice and Dice, you had to keep up Rupture, and you had to backstab and mutilate and envenom. Then in Warlords of Draenor, they made it so Slice and Dice was just, like, you got that as a passive for Assassination, so you didn't have to worry about that anymore. Now, in Legion, they removed Backstab, so it's only Mutilate, and it's only Envenom and Rupture. So, like, you have 3 moves. You literally just, you keep up Rupture, and you spam Envenom until Rupture is ready to be reapplied. Like, it is the most mindless spec in the game, so if you, I mean... If anybody out there wants a very mindless spec, a very, very mindless spec, where you can just AFK in the brain, Assassination Rogue is the way to go. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, but, I don't know if I explained why I took herbalism and mining this time instead of, like, a crafting profession, like tailoring or something, because I'm doing one character on this server, and I'm just I'm going to just survive off of one character's gold income. Gathering professions are the best for that if you only have one character. I would not, if you only have like one max level character, I would definitely not recommend crafting stuff until you get more characters. That way you have like more you can farm more and stuff, and just, I don't know, it's just better off that way, because the gathering professions are the easiest way to make gold, and the cheapest. Easiest and cheapest. You know, you just turn your brain off, and you run in a circle around an area, and you just loot until you're ready to do something else, and it's easy gold. Though it is kind of time consuming, so I mean, if you only have like a couple hours to play, like 2 hours to play a day, you're gonna have to find some other way to make gold, because gathering professions requires just a lot of time to make gold, because you have to just keep stacking, gathering stacks. So if you're gonna make gold off of just one character, but you don't have enough time to play, Running old raids is probably the best option for you, and then selling, like, buying unequipped stuff and crafting rig and stuff you get and stuff from it, and just vendoring. Oh, yeah, we have a druid who's also here. That's annoying. Okay, if she kills me or something, I guess I'll just find it. I'll just go to a different area. Because, I really don't want to put up with that. I don't know why Alliance is here. I don't know why she's leveling her herbalism here, because they can just do the Dark Shore and there would be less, like, I don't understand why she's all the way here when she could just go to Dark Shore for Alliance, but, you know, it's... I don't know. People lately have been, like, playing really weird. I don't know. Really strange. Like, I've been leveling up, my new main for Legion's gonna be a Warlock, and I've been doing Lore Master while I'm leveling him up. And I have ran into really strange things. There's a Paladin that apparently just farms people in Hellfire Citadel for like 12 hours a day. In like every day, and it's just like, why? Why? It's like, I know a lot of people in WoW have left, so maybe just all the weirdos are left, and they're all bored or something. I don't know. All the weirdos are left, man. Bunch of freaking weirdos. So yeah, like I said, you're just gonna go around the outline of this little snowy area, and it's that easy, man. It's that easy. This druid's probably gonna kill me, because I'm ahead of him taking his herbs, so. But he hasn't. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's only staying in. I think he's a bot. I'm not even kidding. I think he's a bot, because he's just staying in cat form, and he has yet to go into flight form. And he seems to just be like going in a path, and then he loots something and he stops for like a bit. There are bots where you can, like, gathering bots, so as long as I can keep ahead of him, should be good. If he runs into me and if he kills me, then he's not a bot. But if he just runs right past me, then yeah, he's a bot. Because, I mean, I'll just be honest. Like, if a low level of the opposite faction was taking my crap while I'm farming, I'd probably kill him. Just be like, dude, go somewhere else. All right, your Alliance, you know, why are you here? Go to Dark Shore. Your Alliance should be in Dark Shore. Horde should be in Hillspread. It's just like, that's common knowledge. Yeah, he still hasn't mounted up. I'm almost 100% positive that is a bot. Like, I am 99% positive that is a bot. We haven't found much mining nodes, though. I wonder if there's somebody else here taking the mining nodes. We only found one. Then again, I'm not really in the mining area. The mining area, you want to get more into the rock portion. We're sort of like outlining just the flat ground, so we're not really in the best spot for nodes. We've almost made one round trip. Very good, very good. The flight path there, but I don't really care to get it. Probably never gonna come back here after this, anyways. Yeah, not a single node, or well, we got one mining node, but doesn't count. All right, doesn't count. Only 10 counts as one. That's the rule. Especially nowadays, like, before you could. The thing is, every expansion you're getting, like, gathering does not give you as much. Because I remember on, it was Feared Angel, the character, our first WoW character, I took mining. And I would go to Felwood and I'd just mine, what's it? It's not Mithril, it's, actually, I think it is Mithril. I think it's Mithril. I'd mine Mithril nodes in Felwood for like 2 hours. And in 2 hours, I'd make like 4,000 gold off of that. But there's a lot that's changed since then. Now, things stack up to 200. And so you can't sell things for 20 anymore. So the price has been lowered because you just have giant stacks of 200 now. So the price is lowered for that. But then in Warlords they made it so you can just go to Draenor, and you can just do everything there. You don't have to go to old content. So like this old stuff, like things that needed, say, Mage Royal to level up their profession, they don't need that anymore. They can just go to Draenor and like spend a hell of a lot less gold. So it's just, I don't know. Blizzard kind of just said, with Draenor, Blizzard pretty much just said, hey, fuck professions. Anybody that wants to make gold from professions, they can screw off. Anybody that likes leveling up professions, go screw yourself. And in Legion, they pretty much just said, anybody who likes making gold in general, screw yourself. Hey, do you like making gold? Do you like being able to actually, like, purchase enchantments for raiding and jewel crafting? Well, fuck you, piece of shit. You have to buy our gold now. Spend an extra $20, go ahead and buy your gold. I really, like, I'm having, like, this conspiracy in my brain where I think they are reducing the amount of gold you get from everything and making it harder to get gold just for the simple fact that they want you to buy their gold and spend more money. It's conspiracy. 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 Alright, well, we have 100 herbalism. Now we just need to get mining. However, like, there are no mining nodes here. It said, this is actually where it said to come to get mining nodes, and I've only found 2. 2! And I have to find 40 more. I don't understand. I think somebody's taken them. Somebody's taken our nodes. Sluts. Those dirty, dirty sluts. Says I can go to Northern Stranglethorn though. That's a pretty good place to go. I'm actually pretty close to Undercity too. I could take a Zeppelin with Stranglethorn. I think I'm gonna do that actually. Wait, what's that? Yeah. Like, there are literally no nodes here. They're just run dry. Somebody's taking them. Alright, well, we're going to go to Undercity, and we're going to take the Zeppelin to Stranglethorn and go to Northern Stranglethorn, because there's a lot of nodes there. I think that's where I leveled up FearedDemon's mining. Dang freaking Alliance taking our nodes. Go back to where you came from, bud. Go back to Waterloo. Go back to Waterloo, you fool. You freaking fool. Seriously, though. They're divided into territories for a reason, okay? Kalimdor is our continent. Screw those Night Elves. Those Night Elves are illegals. We gotta build a wall. We gotta build a goddamn wall around those damn Night Elves trying to take our continent. Build a wall, a big wall, a gigantic wall, and make them pay for it. Make them cut down their trees to build it. Yeah. Yeah, see? Alright. And then they can have Eastern Kingdoms. We have the trees. Which one? That one goes to Orgrimmar. Which one of these do I need? What's this one? This one go to? What did he say? Oh, Northern. Okay, here we go. Stranglethorn Vale. And now we play the waiting game. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Look at me. I am a freaking bird, man. I'm a freaking bird, dude. I'm a freaking bird. Which is better to have on? I'm trying to... I think this one's awful. Get out of here. Get out of here, Amulet of Zeknalosh. We don't need you. We don't need you. This thing here yet? Where's it at? Let's see.
Yo.
Where's the Zeppelin now? Zeppelin should have just departed from Grumgol. Oh, here it is. Incoming. I also just realized that whole time I was mounting instead of just using my travel form. Because I'm an idiot like that. And travel form is like I said last video, or it might have been a couple videos ago when I was in Durotar. Druids have such a big advantage when it comes to gathering herbs. You can stay in your flight form while you're gathering them. It's like crazy. If only their flight form would put the mining pick in their mouth and just mine it and just like hammer it with their head. It'd be awesome. You could take skinning though. They can I believe flight form can actually do an auto attacks. At least it used to. It might not be able to anymore. And I believe you can skin while you're in flight form, so you could have took skinning. I would not recommend skinning at all. It is the most boring, dull gathering profession. Like, these are pretty dull because you're just running around right-clicking stuff, but that one you have to actually kill things, and you have to loot it first, and then, like, ugh. I mean, the looting part might be better for gold making all around because you're getting extra stuff upon the leather, but it's just, ugh. Screw that. It's way better to just turn your brain off and right-click than just having to pay attention like that. And then you have to wait for things to respawn, and ugh, screw that. That's too many actions per minute. If we can cut down our actions per minute by 90%, that's the way to play the game right there. Let me tell you. That's the way to play the game. Let me tell you something. Boy. Balnir Farmstead. Brill is under attack. Well, we're not on Sargeras, otherwise I said what is up with people attacking Sargeras? Like, I can tell you one thing, the Horde on Sargeras are the biggest douchebags on the face of the planet. Like, I don't think there's been a single time where a Horde is, like a max level Horde while I'm leveling up my characters on Sargeras, where the Horde has just, like, ignored me and just let me be. Every time they go out of their way to kill me. Every time. Like, I don't know what it is with Horde, and it has always been like this, but, like, I think douchebags seem to gravitate. They seem to gravitate towards being Horde. I don't know what it is. I guess it's because, like, people see the Horde as bad guys. I mean, they are and they aren't. Like half the Horde is bad people, and they just want to kill everything and just be at war. And then there's Thrall. So 95% of the Horde wants to just kill everything. And then there's Thrall. He's just like green Jesus. So I don't know. It's just, I guess douchebags will choose, villains every time. Truly. I think that's pretty much how it is on every game, like DC Universe, Star Wars. I think just douchebags like to be the villains, obviously, because they're villains, so they choose villains. I think that's the, I'm probably offending some people out there who are Horde, and they're just like, did you just call me a douchebag, dude? Dude, I'm Horde, and I'm so not a douchebag. I mean, I don't know. You could be. I don't know you personally. If I knew you personally, then I could tell you. But, you might not. I don't know. Some people think they're not a douchebag when they are. I know I'm a douchebag. You don't have to say it. If I did offend somebody, they're probably just like, you know what? You're sort of a douchebag for saying that. Dude, I know I'm a douchebag, okay? Don't have to tell me twice. Okay? You don't have to think about it twice. Alright? Don't have to tell me, pal. I know. I know I'm a douchebag. Friends. But god dang it, am I not a great douchebag. Alright. When I open up my map, sometimes I press N and M at the same time, and it lags the game a lot. Okay, still not finding any, literally zero absolutely 0 nodes. I'm finding a lot of herbs, but 0 nodes. I think this is run dry as well. This is going to take a while, man. It's always the mining that takes a while. Here we go. Here we go. Finally, some tin. You know, there's level 34 Hunter, and I totally could be a douchebag right now and attack him. But you know what? I have morals when it comes to video games, okay? There's just rules. Like, rules you don't do. You know? They're just rules that I think everybody should know. You don't kill people lower than you, alright? You don't kill people who don't have a chance to kill you, okay? That's just like, that is the rule 1. You shouldn't even need people to tell you that you don't do that. Like, if you need somebody to tell you that you don't kill low levels, you're just a douchebag at heart, and just accept your douchebaggery, okay? Just accept it. You're a douchebag, okay? I'm a douchebag, but I'm not that big of a douchebag. There's a douchebag, and then there's a douche nozzle. And you don't want to be a douche nozzle, okay? Alright? Not good. Get your priorities straight. Now, I will admit, there was one day I freaked out. I freaked out on the Ungoro crater and decided to kill low levels, and it was after getting farmed a bazillion times by other levels. So I got on my 100, and I was just like, you know what? Fuck you. Me and Dylan, you guys probably know Dylan. You guys always ask where he's at. He's, you know, doing his own thing. I mean, you know, he's just doing his own thing. But we both got on our 100s and just freaking decided to rain chaos in Ungoro Crater. We just, you know, it was devastation, killing people. I mean, we easily probably killed like 50 people, you know. And these 2 guys, they were named after Pokemon of like 3rd gen. We killed them quite a bit of times because they were the last people to gank me. I was in Tenaris and they decided to double team me, and I was just like, you know what? Screw this. I ain't having it. I'm not having it. And I went off. And it was devastation. Okay, and that was one time. Alright. I know, I shouldn't have taken that out on others. You know, these guys probably didn't do anything. But you know what? I've been attacked so many times, for all I know, they had max level characters where they did the same thing. You know what? They're leveling up their low level characters, and they're just like, oh, don't attack me. I'm a sweet, innocent little druid. I'm a sweet, innocent little warrior. Yeah, when in reality, they're playing Horde, so they probably have max levels where they've killed low levels like a bajillion times. Look at these 3. Look at these 3 guys. Yo, I could totally just jump on top of them and kill all 3 of those guys. But you know what? I don't do that. I don't do that, okay? I could have had a triple kill. A triple kill with what? People get 1 shot? Oh, congratulations. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Why don't you pick on somebody your own size, pal? But, I don't know. Usually people who gank low levels, they get killed once. And they pretty much leave. That's what happened to that guy, that paladin I was talking about earlier. That was like, he farms low levels in Hellfire Peninsula like every day for 12 hours. Because how do you kill? How do you stop that which has no life? Like, talk about a waste of life. Like, I play World of Warcraft a lot, and I just play like, but I could never. I have no words. It just. There's nothing you can even say about what a waste of life. Somebody is, just it gets me flustered, gets me very flustered. But Dylan also told me about a story today where apparently there was like a level 100 rogue that was killing people in Duskwood. Because if you don't know, if you're on a PvP server and you go to Duskwood, you're probably going to get ganked. People like to go there and just kill all the NPCs and kill low levels. Because, again, they're Horde, and they know nothing better. Like, I can't... actually remember a time, like, I've only gotten killed on Feared Bear once. Once, and it was because I was in Duskwood going to Dead Mines. One time! And it wasn't even by a level 100. He was like 90-something, if that. Okay? When's the last time I heard something being under attack? Like, I think Bree, or whatever, what's that one in Terrestrial Glades? That was like the last one that was under attack. Like, Alliance rarely ever, from what I've seen, ever, like, sit there and just stay in a little village and kill people, or kill NPCs. Like, that never happens while I'm leveling. Ever. But when I'm leveling an Alliance, it happens all the time. All the time! Like, every village seems to be under attack, under attack, under attack, under attack. And then Alliance, it's just like, once in a blue moon, something's under attack. Or a horde. Just, I don't know. I don't know. I guess you gotta stroke your E-peen, I guess, but, you know. Guess, you know, you can't... I think my theory is, you can't kill people in regular PvP, so what you do is you go and you kill low levels, because that's the only people you can kill. Because most of these people who sit here and kill low levels are like, they like backpedal and they just... sorry, I'm a little racist towards people who backpedal. If you don't know what backpedaling is, it's whenever you go like this and you use your back arrow to back up. No, you don't do that. You hold your right click in and you do this right here, what I'm doing here. And so you can, if I go, see, you can attack from the side and you can go faster and you can crisscross. And so if you're a backpedaler, you're doing everything wrong. It's like, there's two, you know, the first two things when becoming good at an MMO is, first, stop clicking. Clicking is the worst thing you can possibly do in an MMO. Absolutely the worst possible thing you can do. Get rid of it. I should know. When I started WoW, I was clicking for like 2 to 3 years. I screwed up my fingers. Now I have like constant finger pain and tight fingers. Okay? I should know. Not only does it screw up your fingers, but you have to take the time, you have to look at your bar, and then you have to find your skill, and then you have to click it. Left click it, and then so you're sitting here using your arrow keys to move like to your left. You're moving your camera like this very slowly when you could be right clicking and moving it instead of going like this. Okay, your movement is awful, and you just have faster action per minute, like drastically faster action per minute while clicking, or not clicking, oh god no, I meant while having keybinds, okay? Keybinds is everything. You don't need a Naga to have keybinds, okay? I did not have a Naga when I started using keybinds. I have a Naga now, but you do not need, you just need a keyboard. You need just a single keyboard, and you can have keybinds. Okay, learn it. I don't care if you say you can't do it. Make keybinds, alright? Make keybinds and just play with them for like a week, and I guarantee you, you will get used to them, and then you will never go back. Literally. Never go back. And I'm dead. I'm actually gonna die here. He's gonna kill me. So Lance says. That guy chasing me, is that 100? Yeah, he's 100. He's chasing me. He ran away. Okay, so look like some of our horde were attacking an alliance base over there, and I passed over at the wrong moment, and they thought I was doing it. So, and he was chasing me. Luckily, he left. I'm not here doing that. I'm not one of them. I am not one of those horde. I'm a nice horde, okay? I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. All right. I'm a nice guy. Okay. Not a neckbeard nice guy, but I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy, okay? Why do girls always go with the douchebags? I'm such a nice guy. Alright, I think we've shown off this enough, and I've rambled enough about the horde. I'm sure most people don't even watch this close. I think, like, my average view time was, like 7 minutes. Which is pretty good. 7 minutes for, like, 30-minute videos? That's actually pretty damn good. I'll take that. But if you are still watching, I'm sure I pissed off a lot of people rambling about how horrible the Horde is. Literally Hitler. Horde are literally Hitler. Literally. At least Garrosh is. Now Garrosh is literally Hitler. Literally. Literally. It's just like orc only. Orc, master race, kill all, imprison them all. Hey, you know that old god heart that nobody's ever been able to control? Totes gonna take an old god heart. Totes gonna take it and just gonna suck the life out of it and totally be able to control it, except I'm not. And then I'm gonna get squished to death and absolutely wrecked by Thrall. Absolutely demolished by Thrall. And now I'm going to have... my dead body is going to be sitting there in Draenor forever. Literally, well, till till the servers close. Which, I really don't think WoW's servers would ever close. Like, even Warcraft servers still open. Blizzard is not the type of company where they... it's not the type of... they really are not the kind of company that close down servers. Like, what's going to happen is eventually they're just going to go into maintenance mode where it's not going to have any... it's not going to have any expansions or new content coming out, but they're just going to keep, like, some servers open so people can continue playing for as long as Blizzard exists. And that is probably exactly what's going to happen. Because Blizzard keeps making... think about it. They keep making games that are, like, really, really popular. Like, Overwatch now. Everybody's on that Overwatch train. And it's just going to keep happening. And Blizzard, like, World of Warcraft made them. Literally made them. So, you really think Blizzard is going to continue to exist and close down World of Warcraft? No. It's not going to happen. They're going to close a lot of the servers down, but they're going to keep some up, and they're going to have everybody's characters on a handful of servers. And you'll be able to play forever, but you didn't, just have nothing new. Just be all old stuff, which, I'd probably still play. I'm not even kidding. I would probably still play. Maybe. I don't know. Because eventually you can only do everything so much before you're just like, what more can I do? What more is there to do? I guess, new players and stuff could come on over. Like, and think about it, EverQuest 1 and 2 are still up. And that company isn't doing anywhere near as good as Blizzard. Those games are still up after all these years. You really think Blizzard is going to close this crap down? Like, all these people are just like, yep, server's going to close any days now. This game's a dying game. World of Warcraft won't be around. Yeah, okay. Unless the world ends, I think World of Warcraft's always going to be here. Because even if Blizzard did close it, guess what's going to happen? Private server. Private servers already exist while the game's running. Just think how popular they're going to be if the game actually did close. Okay. The only thing that's going to kill WoW is WoW, which pretty much already happened with Warlords of Draenor. It's not dead, because 4 million players is still... like the top MMO by a large percent. By like people think, like, you read all these articles where people talk about how like 4 million, oh, they only have 4 million subscribers, down from like 10 million during like Wrath of the Lich King. Oh my god, the game's so dead. The game's dying. Do you know how many 4 million players? You don't know how many no game literally had, like, there's like no game besides maybe League of Legends that has 4 million players. Like, not a one. If you look at Counter-Strike and Dota 2's player bases on Steam, they barely have 1 million. Oh, shit. I just ran into a max level. That's great. Awesome. Ran into a max level who immediately shot me down. But yeah, 4 million players, guys. I don't think people realize how many players 4 million is for a game. Like, I don't even know if League of Legends still carries 4 million subscriptions. Well, it doesn't have subscriptions, but like, it's, yeah. I think people who say that are just really salty that either their favorite MMO closed or that World of Warcraft's not as great as they thought it was, even though it's 100 times better than it ever has been. 100 times. Vanilla and Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King, if you go back and play those, you will realize there are a lot of features missing that you're probably going to be like, wow, I actually enjoyed those figures. I actually, you know, enjoyed so-and-so. You know, it's nostalgia. Nostalgia ruins games. It absolutely ruins games, and it's nostalgia bias. You're biased against a game. Guess what? The game's been out for 10 years. If you've been playing since if you've been playing since vanilla, you really think you're going to be interested in World of Warcraft till then? There's only, like, I mean, there's probably quite a few, myself included, that have been playing for, like, almost 10 years that still enjoy the game. Okay, there's people like me that still exist, obviously. But all these people were just like, it's just not the same. It's just not the same. Because it was brand new to you. It's called nostalgia. It's called nostalgia. It was brand new. The whole world was new. Guess what? It's not new anymore. It's not new, and you weren't young. 10 years ago, guess how young you probably were? Most people who play this game are probably 30 to 20 now. You were a lot younger. Video games were a lot newer. MMOs especially were a lot newer. Everything was new and fresh, and you've never experienced anything like it in your life. Now guess what? There's a million different MMOs. A million different... Okay? It's called it not being new and fresh to you. Go play the private servers of vanilla. They still exist. I guarantee you, like 80% of the people who play it are not going to keep playing it for that long. And they'll play it for like maybe a month or so and be like, yeah, see, vanilla's pretty freaking sweet, huh? I bet you won't continue playing it for 7 years. I bet you won't. I guarantee you you will not be playing it for another 7 years of just vanilla. Guarantee ya. Because guess what? You're going to come back to the new expansions every time. And you're going to complain about the new expansions every time. Because it's not like vanilla. It's not like vanilla. It's not like vanilla, where everything was a big hassle and a big grind fest, and people literally had to stay up for like 24 hours a day to grind stuff to make any sort of progress. Guess what? The game is designed now for people who don't have many hours to play. Guess what? I know a lot of people. What happened the other? There's something happened. Something that happened. I think it was the private server that went down. Or no, it was WildStar. WildStar advertised to World of Warcraft players, to the old World of Warcraft hardcore players. It said it was going to bring back hardcore mode. It's going to bring back 40-man hardcore rating. And guess what? The game's freaking not dead, but it's pretty damn close to it. And you know what happened on the subreddit? A lot of people were talking about. They said, I don't have the patience or the time anymore to spend 24 hours on raiding. I'm just not that hardcore anymore. Durr! All these people who 10 years ago had all the time because they still lived with their parents. Guess what? You don't have that time anymore. So congratulations. You're wishing on something. You're wishing on the past. Too many people stick to the past, and you should be focusing on the present. And I'm just saying, if you're one of those people, it's time to change your train of thought. Time to change your goddamn train of thought. Because if you keep living in the past your whole life, you're going to be depressed. There was an old quote, I forgot who said it, was like a Buddhist guy. I think it was like one of the... No, he's like a Chinese philosopher. He said if you live in the past... if you have depression, you're living in the past. If you have anxiety, you're living in the future. And if you're at peace, you're living in the present. And it's actually pretty damn true. Because all the anxiety that I've ever had was thinking in the future. Depression, most people are depressed about past wrongdoings, past mistakes. Okay? Depression and anxiety do go hand in hand. Because you can still have anxiety, or you can still have depression with, thinking of the future, obviously. But, a lot of people, depression is them thinking about their past and the good old days. The good old days! The good old days. Even though science has found out that your memory is not anywhere near correct, memories get altered. You think they're right because they're your memories, but your brain actually changes things to make them seem more pleasant, and things happen differently. Like, say, 4 years ago you got in a fight and you think you absolutely smashed the kid. I bet you if it was recorded, I bet you it probably was not as intimidating as you think it was. I bet you it was just you guys pushing each other and hugging each other and just like, yeah, I punched him in the face so good. I punched him in the face, and what you actually did is you accidentally hit him. You were going to go put him in a headlock, and you accidentally punched him in the face. It's probably something like that. Science has found out that your memory is not anywhere near correct. So, again, stay in the present. Look to the future if you want. But I think looking to the future is probably better. It's just better overall looking in the past. Because if you look to the future, you can plan ahead. You can make goals for yourself. If you're looking in the past, there's nothing you can change and nothing you can do. It's just a big old mistake. Big old mistake. So, I think I've ranted long enough. I think this video is going to be like an hour, 30 minutes of me ranting about crap. I guess I'll just call the video ranting, so maybe people actually listen to it, because I doubt people are going to listen to the whole thing, so all this crap I ranted against will just go to nothing. But, it is what it is. I'm going to go back to mining, because we still don't have 100 mining, which is garbage. But I'll see you whenever we reach 100 mining, and we're going to go to, looks like, either Feralus or Western Plaguelands. I'd probably much rather go to Feralus, because I doubt there's many people there. And there's probably a lot more herbs there, but I guess we'll see. Alright, peace.